While Charlton Athletic have had some turbulent times off the pitch this season, tonight's match with MK Dons at the Valley was about honouring loyal supporter Keith Palmer, the police officer who lost his life in the Westminster terror attack. Thanks, Chris. New West Ham manager David Moyes is keen to get cracking in his new role at London Stadium. He's been hired until the end of the season with the one job of keeping the club in the Premier League.
With some big news of transfers involving Chelsea and Arsenal. Here's Ross Powell.
Thanks, Philip. A big deal just announced. Chelsea have signed Arsenal frontman Olivier Giroud for a fee believed to be in the region of £18 million.
LBC's Ross Powell was there.
It wasn't a game that will live long in the memory, but an injury time winner from Harry Kane means England will be on the plane to the World Cup in Russia next summer. Before the match, officers from the Metropolitan Police laid wreaths on the centre circle, and PC Keith Palmer's stepbrother John Curtis led the team out onto the pitch. Now, the EFL have released a statement which indicates they want to take strong action on this. They say they completely condemn what they describe as mindless behaviour by a minority of fans. If the police drop their investigation into that arrest in September, it's my opinion that Ben Stokes will be on the first plane over to Australia and will be put straight into that Ashes squad. Have you ever been told, just be yourself, you're fine just the way you are? Rubbish. You want to act better than that. What would happen if you acted as if you were a professional athlete? Well, let's be honest, you'd probably take your training a lot more seriously. If you acted as if you had a race to run at the weekend, a football match to play, or a big boxing match happening, you'd want to put more effort into your morning exercise routine or going to the gym after work because it would mean more. Lots of sports stars have this really obsessive mentality in the way that they train. Some of the best basketball players of all time, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, they're the first to show up to practice and the last to leave, even though they're already the best in the world. So one positive phrase which I've seen recently has been through the BBC's FA Cup coverage. Their tagline is "No guts, no glory." The reason I think they've gone for this is that the FA Cup is famous for small teams performing giant killing miracles. Now this season, lots of teams have managed to do that. Lincoln City yesterday became the first non-league club in 103 years to get to the quarter-final of the competition. Tomorrow, Sutton United might actually manage to do the same thing. Well, Gary, a fascinating afternoon of football. First of all, is it 1 point gained or 2 points dropped in your eyes?
I think it's a point gained. I think we were poor in the first half, and obviously to be 2-0 down, we had a mountain to climb, but we climbed it.
You said after a previous interview that you've got worse at losing as time has gone on. You're a manager that's got very high standards, aren't you?
No, my philosophy's changed. I'm just here, and all I want to do is try and win every week. And I've told the players that there's no point in me being here for 3 or 4 years and finishing in the middle of the table. I don't want that. I want to be here this season, here and now, and try and get in the top 5 and try and get in the playoffs.
He tries to flick it back and gets it onto the heels of Shaquille Hunter, who does really well to beat two men. Gets the ball into Diallo. Diallo with a shot. Oh, what a fantastic goal! Naby Diallo, from around 25 yards, has lashed the ball into the net. This is Ross Powell with Tyler Harvey. Tyler, only one place to start. Talk us through that dramatic winner at the end.
Throughout the game, I seen the goalkeeper off his line a few times. Pretty got through and he swept it up. So I didn't really think. I just did it, to be fair, because I knew he'd be near enough off his line.
When City conceded that 90th minute winner, what were your thoughts, and what could you sense the thoughts were on the players around you? Did you feel the game was finished, or did you feel you could still get something out of it?
I was disappointed, obviously, but it's a young, hungry group of lads. So it's not over till it's over with that team, as you've seen.
And finally, what are your plans for celebrating this evening?
Actual fact, I've got to train with Plymouth tomorrow, so I've got a long drive home and then an early night for me.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. That's going to be talked about here for many, many years to come, I'm sure. So well done on a fantastic finish to an exciting game.
Thank you very much. Cheers.